Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Thanks for joining us. We're halfway through the challenge, y'all. Let's get a little bit more light up in here. We're halfway through the challenge, the Chasm's Call 3D challenge, our 10th challenge. And yeah, we're gonna be doing some cool stuff on stream, collaborating in Unreal Engine with Fabricio, working in the same Unreal project file. Um, it's been a long process to get to the point where you know we can actually collaborate in the same project file, which is tough. Um, Sweet, yeah, we got everyone up in here. Good to see everybody. So before we hop in, we got a couple announcements for y'all. Where's my announcement card? I just had it. Ah, yes, indeed, indeed. All right, so first things first, the submission link is live. If you're somehow miraculously finished with your Chasm's Call 3D art, the submission link is live. It's a Google form. You can find the link in the description. You can find the link on the landing page, also in the description. You can find the link on our Discord server. The link is all over the place. But just because there's a submission link right now doesn't mean you have to rush to submit. Take your time. We still have another 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks and some change before we're all submitting, all right? The reason that we put the submission link out halfway through the challenge is because we don't want people to feel rushed, feel like they have to submit something. So, yeah, good luck. What else? We got from CG Pro, they're doing an office hours Zoom call with everybody here. For anyone who wants to join, it's free. They're doing it next Thursday, I believe, February 27th at 6 p.m. PST. And the idea there is if you've joined us for like our Monday whip meetups on Discord, the idea is any artist who wants, they can come up, they can show their art, show a couple of the instructors. We got John Waynick and Scott Rosecrans from CG Pro. Shout outs to Scott. He taught the MetaHumans course I took over there, and it was awesome. So yeah, you're in good hands. You're in really good hands. And they're gonna answer any art questions, any technical questions. They're not gonna answer rules questions, obviously, but anything art related, creative, technical, they're gonna help you through that, regardless of your program. So definitely sign up for that. There's a link down in the description if you want to be a part of that. It's free again, and they're just gonna help you with your art, with the technical side of things, with the art side of things. So shout outs to CG Pro for putting that together. That's next Thursday. What else? We got Kit Bash 3D. We got 30% off for everyone here on the stream. The first 50 people who use the code ECHO30 get 30% off anything. Links in the description. Go grab it while you can. What else? We got a musician, as we do for these top 100 montages. We have a musician score these things, and the musician this time around is my very good friend Casey Edwards, who you may know from Devil May Cry. He's done a bunch of other games and whatnot, and he's working on a really cool one right now. But yeah, he sent me the first track of the Chasm's Call Top 100 score, and it's already sounding incredible. So just want to let everybody know, Casey Edwards, Top 100, you guys are also in good hands. It's going to be incredible. Casey also did the music for Parallel Dimensions, our first one, and Endless Engines, which I think was our 6th one, maybe our 5th one, I forget. But it's good to have Casey back. He's a really good friend of mine. We were roommates for many years, got into many shenanigans together. So yeah, I'm excited. What else? Last announcement is just, if you guys are on the Discord side of things, check the events. It's on the top left when you're on Discord. We'll be updating the events list with things that are happening challenge specific throughout the last 2 weeks. I'm not even beyond that for the next month with all the montages coming out and stuff. So I think that's all the darn announcements that we got. So let's hop in and say what's up to Fabricio. What's up, dude? How you
Hi,
doing?
Clayton. Hello. Doing good. And you?
Yeah, man, doing well.
Awesome.
We've had a week, haven't we? It's been a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Yes, I am absolutely ready. So let's before we hop in to the Unreal side of things, do we want to kind of explain to the audience what we've been up to this week on our side of the project?
Okay. Do you start or I start?
Yeah, okay. So basically, for people who don't know, me and Fabricio are creating a intro title sequence for the top 100 montage. And on the last stream, we built an animatic together and edited it together and everything and decided, okay, this is what we're going for. This is what we're going to do. And throughout the week, we had this challenge of like, how do we collaborate together technically? How do we work in the same project file on Unreal Engine? And I had I was working on a project with Sensei Steve, who, you know, for those of you who know these streams and have been here, you might know Sensei Steve. And we were using Perforce. Technically, it's called Helix Core or Source Control or P4V. There's many names for it. And it's basically like a file management software that allows a team to send files back and forth and make sure that they're not overwriting each other's files. So it's kind of like protective measures around a project. And setting that up was intense, to say the least. We were on a few tech support calls for a few hours trying to get this thing figured out. And we're not going to be going over the setup of Perforce here. But once I get my head kind of wrapped around everything and like, we're getting there. I do want to put together some resources for people who are trying to use Perforce because it's complicated, as we found out, but we got things up and running and we're feeling good. Yeah, Fabricio, what did you do this week on the project and everything?
Yeah, well, so yeah, first of all, Perforce is totally new for me. Clinton had experience before, but I never used before. So I am discovering new ground here, uncharted territory for me. And it is very interesting. We used to work with other ways, but not as with so many safety measures than Perforce allow us to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has been interesting. So figuring things out and also taking some references during the week, also working on the character design. That what I thought would be very helpful to establish our shots and have a better idea of the sense of the character with the environment, stuff like that. Even if we don't have we don't have much to show regarding the environment, we can start having the feeling if it is going to work. And the weight of everything, the composition also helps, because last week we are using a robot, the mannequin in Unreal, and doesn't have a face, which is very important for us in this kind of animation.
Do you want to show the
but
character?
It was helpful.
Fabricio?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. It was helpful for us to have an idea of the. Actually, I will load the other level, showcasing the character a little better. And a nice tip for the people that are beginning with character design: it is always good to pose him. To make a pose, a relaxed pose, doesn't need to be extreme or anything, but it's nice to pose the character. And yeah, we are going to a more kind of stylish look with realistic visuals. The clothing was made in Marvel's Designer. Right now is only blocking, doesn't have any details at all for now, no textures. The geometry is kind of low here. The idea is to simulate the clothing later. And yeah, let me change actually, I will show some screenshots.
Looks great, man.
And thank you. Since we are looking for very close, really close shots, I thought it was good detailing some part of the beanie, for example. I used displacement and some grooming. Yeah, it kind of helps. with the detailing. Also has custom materials, custom textures to push up the details a little bit. I replaced the textures from MetaHuman. I am using some textures from 3D Scan Store.
Sick.
And yeah, looks really great.
So
up close,
we're gonna be oh, sorry to cut you off, Fabricio. Go ahead, man.
No problem. Yeah, no, I just finished.
I was just gonna say
fine.
that, like, you know, we're gonna my plan here is to make like a breakdown video of this whole thing once we're done, and post it maybe like in let's see, what are we in? February, March, probably like April-ish as the montages come out. So I wanna document this whole process, and we're kind of in it now with the live streams, but I wanna make it as compact and as accessible as possible for everybody who like wants to learn these different things. There'll be a breakdown on all this with a bunch of links and resources and stuff. So yeah, just know that that's coming in the future. Fabricio, let's dive in. We're
Sure, yeah.
we're working for the first time. We're figuring out this is a test stream for Perforce basically, because we've never used it. Really like we're gonna be using it here today. So yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, it is.
What's the plan here? What do we want to do, and how are we gonna do it?
Well, we can start from where we stopped last week. Like let me find the main sequence here. We were establishing the shots for the cinematic.
Yeah.
And you also make edits in DaVinci to extend it. Oh, actually.
Yeah, here, do you want me to?
Oh, yeah, that's...
Let me play that animatic for people.
Sure, yeah.
Because it has like the titles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. Let's see. Let me get that pulled up for everybody.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So this is like kind of as close as we can get it based off what we did last week. I want to figure out that shot, that second shot. All right, they float over the pit. Casey gets my favorite shot for sure. This one's cool too. And then the character gets like sucked into the pit. And you know what we could do? Maybe we could split that shot up into two, where it's like one like really wide shot from like an aerial view or something. And the character is just like a speck.
I had an idea for the last shot.
Yeah.
Let me open my... What is it? Okay, final shot. So yeah, the last week we were working this way here, showing wider shots of this chasm. And then what I thought, actually I thought about this yesterday. Maybe we could start in this beginning. We could start really above the chasm.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see what is inside.
Yeah.
And I was making a test in Embergen, one of the things I did this week, how it could look. And if you wait for it a little bit, let it close. And it was all by accident, and started opening it. This fog, this tornado stuff. Starts to open it. And the character could be right in this... right in this, right in the center, and then the camera goes down until frame to the template, and the character is right in the middle. It disappears.
Yeah, it gets sucked in. I love it.
Yeah, but we could show. I was thinking maybe we could. It would be interesting to show what is inside actually.
I agree. Yeah, like almost. It would be interesting, like almost like a satellite view of it, you know, like zoomed
Yeah.
way in, and you're like, dang. I could see that being fun. Also, we got Windbush up in here. What up, Windbush? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Wimbush.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah, I think that looks so cool. Fabricio. I love that's
Yeah.
sick.
Awesome.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and like build out the environment and start chipping away at that. What do you want to do here on stream?
Well, I record some motion capture stuff with the Rococo suit. I can start placing here. You mentioned that you like to start with this shot here, right?
Sure.
Maybe you can start from there. I can place the character here, place the motion capture, and start working on the environment. So or if you prefer to start in your favorite shot like this, I can also place the character here, see how it looks.
Yeah, let's maybe start with the wide.
Okay.
And then that'll give us a sense of like what the close-up can look like. But yeah, let's start with the wide. So in terms of us working together on the same, because we're in the same project file right now. So
yeah,
where should I be, like what level should I be in, or sub level?
Sure. So the chasm and all this terrain is inside the maps folder, chasmscall facility.
Okay.
And you have it here with the light already. You can obviously you can actually, sorry, the lighting is another sub level. We can place the light inside here. Also, you can just turn this off for now and replace the lighting that you want, and then you can migrate the lighting that you are making in this environment to a separate environment. A separate level, sub level.
So, I'm probably not going to worry about lighting right now. I just want to place objects in the environment.
Okay.
So what level should I be in to do that?
You can work on the chasmscall facility level. Okay. I will be working on the persistent level, where we will put all levels together and make the animation. But I won't mess with this level here. I won't edit it at all. So I think it is a safe space to work with.
All right, so I'll be in the facility map, and you're going to be in the persistent level working on the character and the animation. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Brazil is in the chat.
That's awesome. That's fun. All right, Dartenbeck, hey, shoutouts, man. Thanks for joining us. Come on back, we'll be here. Okay, so I guess here's another question. Is there a way that I can turn on, because like I know you can hide and unhide levels. Is there like a sub levels tab or something?
Yeah, because the sub level, it is present in the outliner. So if you just unclick here, it will be hidden. Won't be deleted, just hidden.
In persistent, right?
So yeah, in any place that contains a sub level, it is shown in the outliner, and you simply can hide it. Actually, right now I have the chasmscall facility open, so I close it. I won't save anything. I will open to my persistent level, and we can try. Actually, we can try. You open the chasmscall facility level.
Yeah.
Place something randomly there.
Yeah.
Update it, and we can update it via Perforce and see if something will magically appear in my side.
Okay. Yeah, let me... What do we got? We got a Mega Scans folder, 3D assets. We got some concrete barriers. Cool. Try and drop that in. Be actively placed in a level that is in revision control but not currently checked out. Continue. Yes. So I need to check out this level then, is what it's saying.
Okay.
All facility. Check out.
And
Yeah.
it will probably appear something here, right? On top of the file thumbnail. That's a browser, right?
What will?
Oh, did you check it?
I checked out the facility level.
But did you check in?
Check it back in. Let me place this object and then submit content. There's an added barrier.
Submit. Hopefully it will appear right here. Do I have to refresh or something, or just wait for it?
You'd probably need to sync it with the server. So I would go to like
View changes, maybe?
or sync the file, or probably in Perforce.
Oh. Yeah, it has something here. Oh, but I think this is from my side.
You just
Let
need
me
to get
see the
latest.
facility. Let me try refreshing this one. Yeah, I remember I just messed inside Unreal and it's okay. Let's refresh and get latest. Because I remember in our previous test that I could do this directly inside Unreal.
Yeah, so if you
Vision controls,
right click on the
refresh.
facility and sync it, the level. But the easiest way I think is like, okay, yeah, I try it through Perforce and just hit get latest. That'll update everything.
Yeah, no files updated. It probably was already updated.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked with the cube.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'd say let's just do our thing.
Okay.
You know,
Sure. Yeah.
you get
No
animating,
problem.
I'll get building the environment.
Yeah, we can update this later. I will delete this cube.
Yeah, go for it,
And,
go for
I will mess around it. Yeah, for me, I just delete the cube and already check it out the file. So I will start in the opening, the wider shot. And I will place my character. Actually, I will always work with spawnable actors.
Okay. Hey, what up, Scouty? Got one of the Discord mods up in here. Continual top 100 artist as well. Gunning for that top 5. Oh, we had Casey up in the chat? Dude. Okay. So we have a shared like Miro folder or Miro file, which is basically like PureF, but it's collaborative. And let's see. Kind of the storyboards we're working with. Let's take a look at the environment and kind of see. It's a lot of rubble. And some trees and stuff. Broken concrete and whatnot. All right. I have this asset pack. It was the most money I've ever spent on an asset. Let's see if I can't get these up in here.
I will just try to mimic the pose for now.
All right, so it looks like we have a geometries folder where all of our like custom assets can come in. Is that kind of what you're?
Yeah, you can place there. Yeah, this geometry folder was just for random stuff. If you want something more specific, like from Megascan, for example,
Well,
I usually leave the Megascan folder intact.
yeah, Megascan stuff I'll keep for Megascans, but like custom assets,
Mm-hmm.
I will put into geometries.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm
great.
gonna move all this stuff into its own folder here. Let's see. Yeah, so much of this, guys, is like being on the same page with your partner here and like agreeing on a folder structure and being super organized. So this is
Yeah,
definitely testing our communication skills.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, the weight painting of this guy right now is totally messy. I wasn't worried with that at all. Just do automatic stuff. Not spend more time than I should. Clinton, I just posing this character just reminds me the example you told me about the kid playing the playground,
Yeah.
hitting something, hitting the back, and going this way.
Yeah, there's this like video of this little kid at this like little indoor foam playground. It's like a foam pit with like this giant swiveling foam cylinder that's going around, and he like walks into it and it totally checks him in the back, and he gets like carried. He gets just freaking carried along in that pose. Oh, so good.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly like that. And it, like I think they even added like these like heavenly sounding music where he gets carried away.
Oh. Okay. I'll leave this guy posed for now. Since I will replace with motion capture, I won't spend too much time posing him.
Oh man.
All
This is gonna be
right,
the
so
beefiest import. Oh my god. Okay. Past me did future me a favor and split them all up into their individual. Oh man, this is gonna be a hoot trying to get all this stuff imported properly. This is gonna be the whole stream. Shoot. Wow. The other alternative is to actually use cargo and get that up and running, which maybe that's what I'll focus on, is getting cargo going.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch to you full screen, Fabricio.
Okay.
While
Yeah,
I do
right
that.
now, Clint, I am testing that idea of making him turning to the back towards the pit.
Yeah.
Change the cinematic. All right. I could also try to set the correct length for this scene based on your edit for
Yeah, go for it.
the medic. So the scene starts in frame 500-ish and go to Yeah, 67, 670, kind of. 170 frames. Way longer. Right,
Yeah.
no problem. Everything can be extended. It just stopped. Okay. Yeah, folder structure is everything. I agree.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And I can't wait to see this with all this fog and mist all around. I will actually unspawn this guy. It's kind of on the way.
You can still hear me,
Yeah.
Fabricio? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay, way longer. I can try messing around with the last shot to make that correct length and try the camera that I was suggesting.
Yeah. Go for it. I'm almost done installing cargo.
Sure. 900-ish until... Okay. 370 frames. Final shots. Oh. Okay. So. Plus 370. Okay.
Hey, do you wanna push your changes while I have
Yeah.
closed?
Okay. I will save this. Let me save this level sequencer and I will just push it. Submit content.
Yeah.
Okay, cinematic update. Submit. And I'm also wondering. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, now I can see that you have your facility level opened. And okay, I wait for.
If you
update.
refresh it, it should be checked back in though, because I don't even have Unreal open.
Okay, refresh. Didn't change. Maybe I have to wait.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, I see your update, cinematic update. Yeah.
Oh no, I have a better idea. Like this.
I love that we got a bunch of different people at different levels of completion here with their art. We got Bob, who's just starting, and Cinema Motions, who's in like the comping phase. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I know we have some admins here who are doing art, and they're in the same boat. We have one who is just starting. They found their idea, and then we have another who's almost done. So
Awesome.
yeah, I would agree. Don't worry, Bob. Bob, it's all good. We're very much in the beginning phases as well. So anyone else out there who's in our same boat, like, no worries at all, you know.
Yeah, there's some people that is saying that already finishing it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Some people
Awesome.
are just so fast. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so for the last shot, I just extended the beginning of the shot to match to the final, to the end, so we can match the template. And we'll work on the camera animation now.
Cool. I'm just doing a test, making sure kitbash is connected. What was that kit? Oh, it was wreckage. That was the one. Yeah.
It can be very cool. A lot of debris and busted buildings.
Yeah. One of truth. Hey, it's importing.
This will be a very long shot. I'm just a little concerned of pushing the camera too high and having to build too much environment for this shot. Do you think it would be an issue?
Nah, I'll fill it out. I'll fill it out. I'll get a lot of stuff in there.
Awesome. Yeah, I just have to. I have to frame it properly. Yeah, since it is very long, might be nice to have other things happening, like the emergence simulation I showed you. Because
Well, we can always
right now
cut.
it's very
Like
long.
we can just have a really wide shot up top and then just cut into the template view.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, we have enough room for that, because right now, let me see the animatic again. Because in total you have 42 seconds. So it looks like, actually it looks like that the animatic is a little faster than what I have than when I am animating. The shot, the last shot doesn't seem to look that long in your edit. Oh, actually it is. Hmm. Uh,
Right. So I guess one question here is like, is there a way that I can see the camera angle, like where the camera will be? I don't have a context of like where the camera would be around the pit. And like ideally if I could kind of move objects around from within the camera angle, that would be nice. But it's a spawnable actor within the sequence, right? So I would need access to the sequence.
Yeah, if you open the sequence,
Yeah.
you can. Actually, I have to rename it because is a little messy right now, but it would be the
Top
shot
3.
03. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm opening
If
it.
you open it, it is supposed to show to you the actual character with the camera.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
here it is.
Yeah, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, all right. There we go. So I don't want to mess up anything that you're tweaking, right? If I like start deleting keyframes, right? I think Perforce is supposed to stop me from doing that. That's the idea. But I'm not sure if we have it like perfectly set up to the point where like, because again, it's our first time using it. I don't want to screw things up. But it's good to know we have this camera, and I might just create a camera from this view here.
Mm-hmm.
And just use this and bring it into the other level here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Sweet. All right, good to know. All right, let's use cargo here and start building out this environment. Again,
Sweet.
since I'm in the program, we got 30% off of anything from Kitbash 3D using the code Echo30. The first 50 people who use that can get that 30% off. Linked in the description.
Sweet.
So we want like facilities, right? Not just like residential. This is a lot of residential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is good. Collapse off.
I try to imagine how many awful pictures of accidents, crashes they have to make this kit.
Yeah. All that
There's
reference.
so many. Yes, the reference to make this. Damn. All right, I try to figure out this camera here because since it is too far away, I was thinking maybe adding the character to the center of the pit, but in the end shot, you continue to be on frame, so you have to be a little under the surface, but it will be too further away from the camera. But maybe I can cheat scaling it up a little bit. Right now I can see it because the character is gray, so it has no contrast. So I will place the actual character here. Or better view. Spawnable, of course. Oh no. I did. Actually, it's spawnable already. Yeah, here's our guy.
Maybe some refineries. Yeah. Yeah, this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it would be nice to play with silhouette and contrast here.
Yeah, man.
Probably having a color that pops on the coat will help a lot.
Definitely. Yeah, that yellow coat, man. I think it's
Yeah.
good.
I'm wondering if he's too further away to actually see that his clothing stays and keeps floating after he's being teleported. At this size, at this distance.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, actually, if I maximize it, yeah, it is more visible. Or maybe in the beginning, I don't need to be that high. I was thinking maybe we can start the camera slow and then go faster to the position and stops again. Like not totally stopping it, but going slower.
Yeah, give
Just
it
as
a
the
shot.
template. Sure.
I'm just trying to find like destroyed rubble kind of vibes here. I know they got stuff. I know there's like warfare or something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe there are some destroyed buildings in Warzone, I think.
Warzone, yeah. Oh, Aftermath.
Wow,
This
yeah.
is perfect. This is gonna fill up my C drive so fast.
For sure. Okay, let's frame this guy.
4K textures. No!
Yeah, please don't.
No!
We need to have enough VRAM at the end.
Yeah, 1K textures all the way, man. Jeez. Yeah, that's like an old tip was like never go 4K textures. Always go 1K. Go like the smallest textures for everything. And then when you're looking at your final scene from camera view and you say, "Oh, the textures look a little small there," then update that one. Don't go 4K everything, and then you're gonna have to update everything back to 1K. So protect yourself, y'all.
One thing that you can do, because sometimes you get 1K textures, but some assets, oh, this could be a little higher.
Yeah.
One thing that I like to do is download everything in 2K and select all textures inside the folder and change the LOD to 1, and then cuts in half the resolution.
Yeah.
The original size is still there, but it won't be rendered in the half of the resolution. So it's basically the same thing as importing as 1K. But that specific textures, for example, you can go back and go to LOD 0, and you have your full texture back.
Even better. That's the even better way. I love it. That's why it's good to work with a partner. Yes. Curtis, also, I see you. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate it. You say you love the challenges. This will be your first challenge as a participant. Yes, congratulations. And of course, your 3090 crapped out on you, but you should have a 5090 next week. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
Wow.
Congrats on the new card and the first challenge. A good time to be doing these challenges on ours because it's our 10th one. It's a special one. Yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice. And I see you, Pyramid, in there giving some Blender advice in the chat. I appreciate that. Dude, Kitbash has so many hits, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What the heck? Alright. Future Slums, maybe? Highways? Warzone. Yes, Warzone. Yeah. Here we go.
See how it goes.
This is perfect.
A little bit too slow.
Is the stop sign or like a do not enter sign or something?
Yeah, it is weird because I am animating in Unreal the same number of frames. This scene looks super long here.
Is it check your frame rate, 24 FPS? The video might also be 30 frames, who knows? I think the video might be 30 frames because we never we never got like an official export of the animatic. It was always screen cap at 24.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just got to the pit of despair, Clinton.
Yeah.
30 frames.
Cast out. Left for dead.
Okay. So, okay, I'm awful with math. How do I convert? How many frames do I know? That how do I convert it to 24 and have the same length?
I would just do what feels right to you. And we could always work the keyframes later.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying. Well, actually, I will go a little random here. I will just reduce the length of this shot and then do what you said, working with keyframes. But at least to have the correct feeling for this shot.
We need like destroyed fence, like a destroyed fence with barbed wire twisted everywhere. Like, I wonder where.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because I took this fence from Cityscape. It is a very nice fence, but it's not busted or whatever.
Kind of a hard asset. Like, it's a very specific asset.
Well, I can export this one to Blender or whatever and distort it, make it a little messy. Yeah, I can edit it later.
Yeah, we can do it later.
We can use this for now.
I'm gonna be importing materials for the rest of the stream. I've downloaded and imported so many. Oh my god.
I will place I just place a light spot in the middle of the pit.
Hey Soto, I see
an
Jacob just posted the get started link isn't working. He's getting a server error. Do you mind trying to like check that link and see if that's the case for you? You're getting server error as well. Okay. All right.
Just spawnable.
Jacob, thank you. We're getting the admins on it. Let me know what you find, Soto. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys are hopping into this challenge for the first time. I did a podcast, the XR Motion podcast, I believe it's called, with Andrew and Mike, and we were talking about the challenges and stuff. And I think it was Andrew who mentioned that, like, not only is the challenge good to, like, you know, test your creative skills, but also to test your, like, project management skills. I see one of you guys, like, Baragon, you spent a lot of time on your character, and wondering if you spent too much time on your character. And this is a good kind of like low stakes barometer for, you know, not only what can you create, but how do you manage the project at the same time. So it's good to keep in mind, right? It kind of takes a lot of things, a lot of different skill sets coming together to be able to, you know, submit at the end of the day with one of these challenges. So keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing. It's just a learning lesson, and, you know, we'll work through it. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, don't get too down about it. I know visual also. Oh, go ahead, Fabricio.
No, please go ahead. You're talking for it. I just cut you off. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I was just saying that visual, he put together like a kind of like a temp schedule on our Discord. If you go to the chasmscall Discord channels, I think in Get Started, or maybe like there's resources. There might be a resources one under Get Started or something. And he has, I believe, like a temp schedule in there that you can kind of take a look at. And it'll just give you like a small little reference as to where you might want to be during the challenges at any given week. I wish we were further along for sure, but you know, we roll with the punches. We obviously spent this week kind of taking care of Perforce, and luckily it's kind of a special case, right? Because the challenges, rule number 3, I believe, or it could be, yeah, rule number 4, 1 artist per submission, 1 submission per artist. Obviously we're making an intro title sequence for the challenge, so it's a bit kind of a special case. So it's fortunate that I'm able to work with Fabricio while I handle Perforce stuff. He can work on the character, that kind of thing. But yeah, just stuff to keep in mind. Managing your time, it's hard. It's harder than I think all of us would want it to be.
Yeah, one thing that helps me a lot, I start thinking about all the steps I have to make, and imagine that each step, each process will be a pillar of your construction. For example, environment design, one pillar, character, other pillar, animation, another one. And I like to build up all together one at a time, but I don't go too much high on only one pillar. Like, you spend a lot of time just making the environment, and but in the last week or last days you don't have a character yet. So it's good to go little by little for each step. You build your environment, but just as much as you need to understand what is happening. Don't go too far with only the environment, and then start working with the character. Spend a few days on the character. Don't go too far with the character. Make the block out, do the animation with the block out, place in the camera, see if the proportions are right, everything is working, and then you move forward with the character. And also in parallel, you go to the animation. Yeah, that's great. And by the end of the deadline, you might, in some of the pillars, you went as high as you like to, but it's high enough to deliver. And I think this is a good way to manage things.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, like the first week, you hit the first the first line for all the pillars. Second week, a little more to the animation, a little more to the character. I don't mess with lights, but I will leave lights to mess with in the third week, and so on and so forth. This way, you keeps your production balanced. You don't go too evolved in one and don't have enough time to do the rest. So, because maybe, or you are imagining crazy and awesome environments and you want to make awesome effects. You do all of this, but you don't have enough time to use the character. And um, in this animation, the character matters, but they are smaller, so you don't need to go too high detailed with the character. For example, this character I built for this intro with Clinton, I wouldn't go that in that level of detail if you weren't planning a close-up shot.
Yeah.
So I would definitely not spend too much time modeling the cloths and stuff like that. I wouldn't spend too much time refining the textures or even the face. Probably use a meta-human template instead of making a custom face.
Yeah. Yeah, for us, we basically got Perforce up to like this far in week 1.
Yeah.
And then you spent some time on the character. I'd say you got the character pretty far. I don't think this graph exactly represents like what we're trying to. But you guys get the point. Yeah.
If you consider cloth simulation,
within character,
this might be correct. This level of progression for the character.
Maybe you got halfway through the character. Because we still need we need cloth sim and maybe some detail.
Yeah.
And you did that within week 1. That's all week 1, so that's cool.
I feel comfortable with the character progression. So I won't mess with the character progression right now because we have so many things to develop. And for example, I was planning on making more details to the character, like extra pockets. Actually, we may not need too much detail on the clothes because having the shot established after we locking our shots, we can evaluate what needs more detail and not. So that's, guys, it's so important to spend some time in love with the blockout stage. You will have a very clear idea of what needs to be worked and what doesn't need at all.
So week 1, fill up blockout, or get definitely as far as you can block out week 1.
Yeah, because in the middle you always change some things, right? Maybe I was developing a build. I was placeholding a building, and this building won't work at all after you hit bash it, for example. And yeah, you change the blockout, of course, but it's nice to have a good idea of what you're doing before you start detailing everything.
Yeah, like week 1 for us really was like blockout and the animatic. So it was a blockout basically. Week 2 was Perforce and character, and we're wrapping out week 2. So we're getting a little bit of environment in actually. You can't see it because of my face, but yeah, we're getting a little bit of environment in on week 2 as well. So we're filling up these buckets. Lighting, I guess we took it's Unreal Engine, so we get a little bit of lighting. I'd say we're kind of like here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
In animation, we will start filling up this column very quickly.
Yeah.
It will be my priority. Yeah, having these buildings will be very good because it will give us the sense of scale of everything.
Yeah, agreed.
And I hope the Perforce will be on our side this time, because I will. You're taking. You said that you would take long time to import all of this, and I can't imagine how long I would take to update at my side.
I think we'll be good because like yesterday we were on tech support for like 4 hours, and like we were solving multiple issues at once, but it came down to like Fabricio basically, he had the internet speed of a freaking ant. Like it was so bad. And it was only when using Perforce, like that was it. And it came down to the firewall having to be disabled, and then it worked. So that's pretty sweet. I'm glad that we figured that out. Good thinking, Fabricio.
Yeah, because another point was the server where all these files are is in San Francisco, and I'm so far away from the server. So yeah, we get a lot of latency in this process. So that's why this is one of the reasons.
Yep, exactly.
There was someone asking about sound design.
Yeah, I saw that. I think Scouty was on it. He's basically saying it won't be used. Any sound design you add will not be used in judging or the montages. It's just personal. So if you guys want to add it, feel free, but not really gonna be using it. There's a lot of environment to fill out, man.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. This wider shot, but maybe we can build things not too further away. We can fill it up with the forest at the distance, because we were thinking in a facility right now. Maybe it looks like a city, a destroyed city, which is cool as well.
Nah, but, I definitely want the facility vibes, like, because it's gonna be forest, right, and a mountain in the background, I think, and
yeah, we could make that,
like a tree line, the forest tree line, or something back there.
Yeah.
We could maybe do some PCG, or even a forest, like forest cards, having just like a tree stamp, you know, and using that. Maybe I'll try setting that up for the background. That could be something we could do.
Yeah, the background, we can make it very hazy, very foggy.
It's literally like just an outline.
Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of make a not a sketch, but
like a card.
Yeah, we can play with that a little bit, placing 4 cards to separate the planes, the distances.
Yeah,
and maybe in the closest plane could be only debris, second plane buildings, and the further plane could be trees and fogs, fog cards.
Yeah, down. Okay, I'm gonna try something then. I'm gonna try building out a little PCG like card, tree card setup here for the background. Let's do. We need the cards first, so let me try and source those. I'm gonna switch to your display.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I will play a little bit with this shot here, this close up of his feet, because I have a motion capture here that I like to try.
Yeah, go for it.
I think it looks funny at the beginning, but bear with me on this.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, this guy is hidden. Yeah, I will just make him spawnable. Delete the control rig. And then where is the animation? Levitate. Levitate. Let's see how it goes. Slide it. It's Let's try this out. It will look funny. But,
That's already coming along, dude. I love it.
yeah, yeah, it seems like it. Let's see. Let's start doing some magic. What is the control rate? Oh, actually, yeah, I think I won't bake this animation for now. I will just create a layered control rig.
Okay.
Create a keyframe. Start it floating. Oh.
Hey Soto, any info on the outage? Okay, yeah, Folio's on it. Cool. Shout outs to Folio. He built out the website, did a great job. Had some backup from Sypo as well on the back end, and Visual built out all the art and the logos and stuff for it. So huge shout out to the challenge team.
How many people in total is working on this challenge?
So there on the challenge site, there's credits at the bottom, but you can't go there right now. So it's Folio is on the website, Sypo is on like backend stuff, and like bot stuff. Visual is handling a lot of the art and like creative side. Soto Monte is kind of like all around help. Obviously he's running the streams. You have Ronan, who is kind of another all-around help with like rules, FAQs, and getting all that stuff like loaded into the Discord. I think Visual helped with a lot of that this time as well. Myself, obviously, Christian is helping like with the sponsors and making sure that like all the prize links are correct and all that information is correct, so that when I do the announcement video, like it's all the correct information. Yeah, Connor, that cop. So he's doing like we call him like the name genius. He comes up with the names. He's all around help as well. So like he helped run sound when we filmed the announcement video, and but yeah, he's another like all around hand that like usually comes up with the names of the challenges. He's pretty darn good at that. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody, but yeah, those are the people who are in it.
Yeah, so many people. Yeah, the first time I joined, I had no idea how much work, how many people are involved. Yeah, and yeah, it is this is mind blowing, and everything you guys are doing and looks so refined and so amazing, and seeing so many people participating as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of the refinement that you're seeing is like really boosted since Visual started doing art for the challenges to launch them, and Folio started making the site. That is like a huge boost for us. And it just looks so good, man. Having a website, a dedicated website, has been like a huge one.
Yeah, looks great. Clinton, do you remember when I mentioned about motion capturing this scene? There are small, some subtleties on the animation, like the foot not being still.
Sure.
This kind of delivers more detail to the animation. It's so nice. Of course, I have to refine the timing and stuff like that. And yeah, but it's very helpful.
Because it gets you like most of the way there, right?
Yeah. I just need to figure it out the correct time that the foot get off the ground.
Yeah.
I tried to stand, hold my table and try to lift my feet from the ground.
Yeah.
But the motion capture thought that it would still stay on the ground. Of course, you have a feature in the Rococo Studio turning off locomotion. Stan gave me this tip.
Yeah.
Solve this problem, but I will have to rearrange the character on the ground, which is the half of the animation. So it is a choice. I rather prefer to mess around with the floating effect, keyframing the floating effect, than having to extra work on cleaning this up.
Yeah.
So I preferred using the footlock feature that keeps him on the ground all the time, as much as you want at least.
Yeah.
And start playing with that.
Looking nice.
Yeah, I can continue playing with this later. Like I said before about the pillars, it's also the same thing as the scenes. I don't want to spend too much time in one scene in the beginning. I prefer. At first, we block it out. We make the landmarks and also place the placeholders for the character. Having this, we can establish the angles, and after that, having the character there posed, we can have another idea. Then we can develop the animation. And by the last week, we can polish frame by frame if we have enough time. So yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, I'm only concerned in making it work, even if it is rough.
That's important. Yeah,
also,
getting a rough,
yeah,
like roughing it in, so that you can refine what you have later. I think that's like the hardest part, because with we've noticed my wife and I are writing a movie together, and we it was hard. It was really difficult to start writing. We were outlining forever, outlining for like a year plus. What movie we want to make, what could happen in the movie, what's the best version of the movie. But at the end of the day, we didn't have anything until we started the V1, and right now we're almost at the end of our first draft, and that gives us something tangible to then start iterating on. Now we have all these ideas for V2, so I think it's really important to just rough it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It will change in the future, but getting it roughed in, that's the hardest part. And then versioning is the fun stuff.
What is versioning?
Versioning is like, you have a version 1 of something, and then you tweak it and you make a version 2, and then you take version 2 and then like you make it better for version 3, and then
okay, got it. Yeah, having a good sense of what you're doing, like before building a painting, making a painting, you just make a sketch.
Yeah,
and
man.
having this idea, this works with everything. Layout, things like that. This guy will go as spawnable as well. Hmm. Having the Rococo suit helped me so much in this first, especially in this first stage, because before that I have just to play with poses, very rough poses, but now you can lay out with the actual motion capture. It is so much easier, and it is so much fun as well. Because I don't consider myself a specialist in animation. Character animation is so hard and so time consuming.
Yeah, man. Guys, the website is back, so I've heard. I see. Okay. Fabricio, what master materials do we have? I see light, glass, fog, post-process, skybox.
Yeah, well, for random stuff, actually, for generic stuff, I have this I built this custom material, the FM master material.
Okay, perfect.
I play some nice features there, like a triplan. I don't know how to pronounce correctly.
Yeah, triplanar.
Triplanar. Okay, yeah, I placed there, so very handy when building environments. And now I have to move this camera. I changed the camera for the animatic, but I forgot to save, so I have the previous movement. No problem.
Save always. Save all.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna do a submit.
I will place closer to the ground. For the first 2 seconds, it started revealing the characters. So...
All right, let's take a look at your master material here. Textures.
Yeah,
Do you have
so
like opacity in here by chance?
opacity, no.
Might
But
add it.
if you have a alpha channel on the base color, it will apply. You don't have the opacity control, but you have the alpha in the base color. It will be transparent. It is set as masked material.
Okay.
Like this, for yeah.
This should work then.
Okay.
Let's try a test.
I was thinking for this background in the first shot. Let me see in our board here. I was thinking doing something like this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. That's like basically what I'm doing, but in the deep background. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see how it looks like. Oh wait, main sequence. Oh yeah, it is out of order. We have 42 second stops, 40 seconds maybe.
Am I doing
So
something
in
wrong, you
total-
think, with the tree card? Because it's not reading the PNG. Or no, because they're JPEGs. What am I doing? What am I
yeah,
doing?
you have to have a. You need to have an alpha channel.
Duh.
Okay, in total we have 960 frames. Actually, yeah. Final shot. First one. You can move it. Okay, maybe I think it would be best if I set it up the length of each shot correctly. So this one has 144.
There it is.
6 seconds exactly. And this second shot. 6 to 5 seconds. $120 frames. This guy here has 20. Okay.
So if you guys ever need to like change the axis of a thing, basically trying to make these like little tree cards. I want it to grow from the bottom, but the pivot point is in the middle of this plane that it's on. I believe if you go to X form, edit pivot, you can put it on the bottom. Should be able, top, bottom, should be snapping. Right. Oh, edit pivot. You can move it manually. This. Whoa, way too much. Right, but you should be able to like snap these to different. There it is. There it is. Boom.
Third one.
Right there. And accept. What? Oh, because I have to
16.
bring it back out, I think.
2. 6 frames. I mean, 6 seconds.
Weird. Cannot modify a built-in engine asset. Ah, because it's this plane here. That's weird.
2.
Troubleshooting, always troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Scouty, I see you, man. Oh, go ahead, Fabricio. You go first.
Okay. Do you remember the first announcement trailer for Death Stranding, where you see that 5 figures in the very further away floating?
I do,
You
yeah.
remember the shot? So yeah, I was thinking because they are so small, but you can read them very well.
Yeah.
So maybe would something that we could try to achieve in this shot.
Yeah, I like that vibe. Like super silhouette-y, just the character.
Yeah.
Scouty, so you're asking about challenge nostalgia. What are some of my favorite times and memories over the years? If I had to pick a top
Nice
3.
question.
Yeah, I think the best part of any challenge is looking at everyone's art and sitting together with all the admins in the challenge team and moderators and just kind of like going through all the art together, kicking back and looking at the fruits of everyone's labor. I think that's that's always the best time. In terms of like memories going all the way back and whatnot, it was really cool. Like I really liked Boss Fight. That was one of my favorites of all time, was Boss Fight. And like I think it's not like being in it, but it's just sitting afterwards and watching the top 100 with Disaster Piece. He's one of my favorite musicians of all time, and the fact that he was down to do it, I thought that was so cool. But honestly, man, like the best times of all of this is just working with the challenge team, and you know, is the moderators and then the admins, and then became challenge team. And like just being in those long Discord calls with everybody and just going back and forth on FAQs and rules and like brainstorming what could this challenge be and like running into problems and having to solve them together. That's really the best time. I really enjoy that. And then of course looking at all of the art with that team as well. That's been the best. Outside of that, like I don't know. I really do enjoy cutting the top 100 montages and having them be complete and having them be out there in the world, but I think I got to share one of them at Half Res in Chicago. We did like the day before the Endless Engine, or no, it was Moving Meditations. The day before Moving Meditations top 100 came out, we got to show it on the big screen, and that was really cool. But yeah. working with that team, man. It's about the people.
Mhm.
Because it gets lonely just being by yourself. How do you deal with it, Fabricio? Like, does it feel lonely for you working by yourself, or do you have like the overseas kind of like we're doing now? You know, we're working remotely together. Does that
Yeah,
give you the boost that you need?
yeah. I usually work with some people. There are a few friends that we work together, so we are talking to each other all the time on Discord, and this is very helpful. And since we started working together, we established this that yeah, this is where we talk, and of course we talk about work, but random stuff as well. And this help us not get crazy in
Yeah.
the loneliness, because yeah, working remotely was a big change in my life. I worked 10 years in a company with a lot of people, a lot
Yeah.
of talent people. Also, these people that works with me right now are some of the people that usually work with me in that company as well. And it is very helpful keeping in touch with them, talking with them all the time. And also, we are at home, so yeah, we can go out a little bit sometimes. I know that my wife won't agree with what I'm talking about right now because I stay too much time inside here in my office. But yeah, it is possible when working remotely. For me, of course, it is not for everyone. Sometimes some people prefer getting out, go to the office, stuff like that. But since I usually work so far away from the I live far away from my work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spend so many time in the traffic, stuff like that. So yeah, for me it's a breeze. But yeah, it has the downside of the loneliness, and yeah, keep in touch with people, talking with people remotely. It is very helpful. Yes.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah, at Corridor is similar. We had, there's always people around
Mm-hmm.
and a team to like bounce ideas off of and energy, lots of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I was missing. Um, just going out on my own, you know, just being in
Yeah.
this room alone, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Having the
Can be.
camaraderie is so much, so much.
Yeah. I know shot. Yeah, I think I set up a close length for each scene compared to your montage.
Cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I have to work on this shot. How that is in the correct length. I was sure that was too much longer
Hmm.
than your edit, but that's fine. It is fixed now. Wow, too fast. And I'm working 12 years now remotely.
Dang. That's crazy.
Sorry about the dog.
Oh, you're good, man. What the heck? God dang it. I'm so confused. Oh man, I feel so slow.
What is happening?
I'm just
Can I help?
no, I'm just like failing at doing basic things here. It's like that cup and ball game. It's like you don't know where the ball is in the cups. Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put tree card 1, 2, and 3 onto tree card 1, 2, and 3, but I just keep. God dang it.
Why don't you use for now what we have? We have some trees there.
I'm just trying to keep it cheap with the
Okay.
cards. That's it. But yes, you're probably right. That would probably make my life a lot easier.
Yeah, because you remember that huge forest I showed you? It was light. So yeah, these trees are very optimized.
They are, aren't they?
I don't know. Maybe worth a try. Because in
I'm
this scene
halfway
you have
through,
a bunch already. Okay.
I'm
no
halfway
problem.
through. I might as well just do this.
Sure.
I get excited for it. You know, I get excited to make like a card, like a tree
Yeah,
card system,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Without thinking, I'm like, God dang. All right. So now. Be able to bake these actor merge actors merge, and we'll put this in geometries. 3 cards. There we go. God dang it. Well, they're all about the same size anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one last thing I wanted to do was make these like 3D.
Cinematic. What is that?
I gotta make it 2-sided.
Whoa. My stuff is inspiration.
I'm gonna make your master material 2-sided. Go.
Okay. So yeah, Gene Rice just asking me, how did I start in this field? Well, I started enjoying 3D really early on when I was 15, watching Toy Story. I never heard about 3D before. I have no idea how it works. And I started using random softwares like in the beginning. I think I started with, didn't have Windows yet. It was DOS. Yeah, so I feel like a dinosaur. And yeah, I started studying it. I started to love the craft. And I made some courses and I built a very simple portfolio, started knocking doors, and I was very lucky to start in a very good company, the company I worked before, where I am right now. And they interviewed me. They hired me as a trainee, and I didn't left. I continued going, and I was fortunate to work with a lot of talented people that I learned so much from them. And yeah, it was I was lucky. I had a very good start.
That's cool, man. I was talking with my wife last night, and we were talking about how, like, just the idea that you know Walton Goggins, the actor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I never
Yeah.
knew about him until uh Righteous Gemstones, that show.
Uh-huh.
Um and but since then I started like being aware of him. He was in the Fallout show, he's in White Lotus. And I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? He's kind of older. Maybe late 40s, early 50s, I don't know. And or appears to be older on screen. I don't know. Maybe he's not that old. But the point is, just because I became aware of him now doesn't mean he just started now. He's been working for years and years and years and years, probably multiple decades. Um, and it just kind of it got me thinking, like, if we all keep at it for long enough, you know, like we're preparing ourselves to be ready for the moment when, you know, the big opportunity or the big job comes along or something that will propel our career forwards, like boom, like crazy. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen if we didn't keep at it. We didn't keep doing what
Yeah.
we love doing. So I think it's cool, man. Like, you started so long ago. I started maybe 20 years ago as well. And like, we just got to keep at it and don't get down about it. It's going to be hard at times, but keep it up, everybody, for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes it can take a little too long to find a job. It is always good to be updated, to know well the craft, to know what you want to do. And for example, you want to work with games, so yeah, start building your portfolios regarding this. And I like character creation, so your portfolio should be specific for that. I
Yeah.
want to work on X company, so yeah, trying to study the style of this company, what they usually do, and try to do something like it. For example, yeah, I would like to work on Blizzard Entertainment, so you should really make characters in that style the best you can. And of course, I I believe, I might be wrong, but I have the impression that uh, talent and skills are halfway of what you need to do to find a job, because you have to find the right people at the right time as well. And networking is very important. So
Yeah, man.
important.
I was thinking about that too in the same conversation last night. Was like, when I started out on YouTube, um, back in the beginning, back in 2006, like, not only did I, like, it was a combination of a lot of things, right? And
Yeah.
I feel so lucky and very fortunate that I started out so early. Yes, I had the drive and I had the energy to do filmmaking and visual effects. I was doing that just for fun, right? And then YouTube coming along at the right time, that was like my place to put it, right?
Hmm.
So that's timing. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, I hate to use this word, but like, my videos wouldn't have like gone viral. God, that sounds so
Hmm.
cringy. If it wasn't for Freddie, having Freddie there and having a friend there, who had his own channel and was successful in the space, and we just had a collaboration together. We became friends, and then Sam and Nico were there too at the same exact time. It was all of them at the same time. If it wasn't for that networking and just
Yeah.
hanging out, and I wasn't trying to like worm my way in or anything. It was just naturally we were doing the same things at the same time, and we were like, let's hang. And I don't think if it wasn't for all of them, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at now. Um, with a channel like this and a number of projects under my belt and stuff, like they definitely helped get the word out, I guess.
Yeah.
So I would agree that the networking side of things is important.
Yeah, very much. And it is always good having good friends, of course, and there is always some help in your career. I can't tell a single example that is of someone successful people that all went by themselves. There's always someone helping it, and it is great. And also, I praise for that, and I got a lot of help to get where I am. Of course,
Yeah.
I have my effort as well. I couldn't get here without effort and a lot of dedication, but there's also a lot of people supporting me, my family, my wife, friends, people that hired me, gave me the my first job, gave me this chance, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And also building a studio, I couldn't be done by myself. I have a lot of good people working with me, helping me as well, doing my daily tasks. um, so yeah, I'm not alone, so that's why I don't feel lonely in this field.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Want to make sure the stream is still good. I see you guys in there. See everyone chatting. I thought it went down for a second, but I think we're good.
Wow, this is old. uh, Jacob just mentioned about my work, and Steampunk Pinocchio is a so long time ago. I participated on a 3D challenge, and yeah, I'm so glad that I inspired you. Thank you so much. And yeah, this challenge was my first international challenge that I participated, and I won.
That's sick.
I won this one. And yeah, it was so surprising because it was a render. There was different categories, and there was a concept art, a 3D render, and I think it was animation as well. No, no, there wasn't animation. I don't remember correctly, but yeah, I won the 3D render category.
That's
And the
awesome.
idea was to tell a story in a steampunk style, and I chose Pinocchio. So there was a little robot with a guy in the back just turning a wheel to give the steam to go through the Pinocchio. I can show you later. Actually, I try to find this here. Oh man, where it is. That might be in my workstation, maybe. Oh, you are fast.
Put Montes on it.
Yeah, that's the one.
So cool.
Yeah, I think I have, I have it printed on a book as well. Because the winners go is featured on the book. A very nice book.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, it was so amazing. Yeah, you have the magazine. Nice. Yeah, a long time ago. I was in the middle of the job in my previous company with a lot of people around, and I saw the email. I didn't believe it. I just got in shock, stopped working, went all around the office trying to digest the news. Man, I almost screamed in the middle of the office like a crazy person. Where I was? Cinematic. Yeah, so I kind of adjusted most of the scenes. There's only the. Yeah, you mentioned that you like to work on this shot, right? The character review.
Yeah, just to kind of figure out what what the shot is and why it serves a purpose in it right now. Like, and how it actually kind of works with the titles. Because right now I think it fights with the titles. But that's why I was sending the Arcane Season 2 title sequence. It was all character based.
Yeah.
We shouldn't play it on the stream because we'll probably get flagged, but like maybe looking at that and seeing, is there a way we can pull something from that as inspiration for our shot or something. But yeah, I think currently,
yeah, maybe the framing, maybe if we frame the character further in the right,
yeah,
and you have enough room to place the titles here on the left, like you did here, for example. I think this is very very balanced, and also this shot as well. I think by the end of the day, it is good to find room for the titles for each composition.
Agreed, 100%.
And for this, at first, for example, maybe I can place the camera a little lower, have more ground, and you leave this outline, like the base of the fence, and where the character is placed, right above the title.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you can try that, of course.
I like that.
So basically, it was very good was very good that you made this one, because now I can have an idea of what I was thinking about the title placement and the amount of titles, and we can fine tune this so it won't fight with each other.
Yeah, cool. I'm trying to figure out, maybe Fabricio, how do I get how can I choose the landscape that the PCG points are on? Because right now I have a get landscape, but I have two landscapes. So there's landscape 1 and there's landscape 2.
Are you working on which level? Are you working on the
facility?
On the facility level? Yeah, so everything that you place inside this level, it will stay there.
No, I know that, but I'm saying for PCG, I'm trying to get my points to spawn on this new landscape that I just made, like the landscape object. But when I have get landscape in my scene, it's pointing to this first landscape, like the main one. And I want it to go to this one.
Maybe you can make a tag for this. I'm not sure, but please check if there is any tag on the get landscape node.
Yeah, okay. Let me add a tag. I guess it'll just be like tree card. And then get landscape. No tags. It doesn't even have a tag. Surface sampler, maybe?
No. It is a nice question. I really don't know. Let me open my PCG here. See. Yeah, I used spline to spawn the
Yeah.
points, and then I projected to a landscape. I made it a little different, but it's kind of the same thing. Vector class. Yeah, there. Oh, this is for. Oh, the
Oh, by
get
tag.
landscape data. Yeah, by class or by tag.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
That's what's up.
awesome. That's what a. That was a easy one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cinematics. And if you are going for this shot here to reveal the character, he should be getting to the edge of the pit, right? He was
I think,
supposed to go
yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because right now it's placed so far behind, and I will just place it here. Okay, I use this one.
All right, let's see.
For spawnable. I can't get rid of this guy. And Clinton, what was your moment of the first time you realized that you like this kind of stuff, like 3D stuff and movies?
Well, I mean, I always grew up I grew up loving Jackie Chan movies. I was
Oh,
all
nice.
about Jackie Chan. So like, I think that I was never like a movie kid. You know, I wasn't like watching all the best movies. It was just Jackie
Mm-hmm.
Chan, like all the Jackie Chan movies, all the like Stephen Chow movies and Bruce Lee movies. Cause I did martial arts. That was my thing.
Awesome.
And but I also love drawing too, so I had the creative side as well, and Legos, of course, and like Power Rangers, all this, and I don't know. I eventually started loving movies more and more, and for me, the moment where like it clicked with like visual effects and stuff was when my friend Bobby he showed me how his little video camera worked, and because I didn't understand how like in the movies or on TV it cut from one image to another, and he showed me with his camcorder. He like filmed over here and then he stopped,
Mm-hmm.
and then he filmed over here and then he stopped, and then did playback and it cut, and I was like, what? It blew my mind. um and he was like, yeah, you have Windows Movie Maker on your PC, so you can like film stuff and then like edit it. And I was like, oh my god, I can like cut from one image to another as much as I want. And so that got me in. And then I was like, I had a bunch of airsoft guns as a kid. I was like super into war movies. So I just filmed a lot of that stuff and added little muzzle flashes to like the images on the end of the guns and like added the sound effects. And I was like, this is so cool. We would film fight scenes and whatnot. So it kind of went from there, um, getting into visual effects. That's, yeah, early visual effects.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah, man, it's fun.
Yeah, starting early on. Yeah, there are some people that well, there's never late to start. There are some people that are kind of swift careers, and I'm sorry, swift no shift careers,
Mhm.
and yeah, I really don't believe that it is not never late. So yeah, we are fortunate to start early, but anyway. Hey,
Yeah.
Guilherme.
Dude, it's been like 5 months, almost half a year since I've done PCG. I feel so slow.
Yeah, I was. I don't remember when I first tried. Actually, I didn't try too much messing with PCG.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, but yeah, it looks to be amazing tool, and I have to remember again and watching tutorials, watch your videos well to remember some functions. And I was just building the when I was building the forest here for this animatic.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how to project the points to the landscape.
Yes.
I simply forget. And there's so you can do a lot of stuff very in a very simple way. But anyway, I can't even remember because uh, I think 3D and all the skills you develop is like exercising. When I start a new software, I try to mess with it at least 5 minutes a day to start building the muscle memory, shortcuts, get
Yeah.
used to the viewport commands, stuff like that. And yeah, I don't need to go far, but if you are doing just a little bit every day, things start to be natural. And
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. You gotta like do it enough so it sets into memory.
yeah, but it's hard though sometimes.
I know, especially when like you don't have a reason to do it.
Yeah, or the time.
Or the time.
It is the most common thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm for example, I'm really looking forward to work to learn Houdini. I always wanted to learn Houdini, but not for simulation. I would love to work with the parametric modeling, and it looks very interesting. But I never find the time to start, and also the motivation, the real motivation to start, because starting a new software is hard.
It
takes
man.
some time. Yeah, takes a lot of time. And I was talking to a friend a few months ago about Unreal. He was willing to start learning it, and I mentioned that I am studying from 3 years from now. Started actually learning Unreal, but you don't need to spend that time to learn it. And also, the benefits you have learning a new tool more suitable to your needs. You kind of get this time back. The time that you invested learning the software, you have that back really quickly. That's what happened with me in Unreal.
Yeah, that's how I felt with like Perforce. Even though we were like having a hard time figuring it out, I knew that it was going to benefit us in the future. So like, and it's been so long since I've learned a new program, to be honest. Like it's when I rebooted the channel essentially 5 years ago, I didn't know Unreal Engine, and that was kind of like the last new program I learned was Unreal, and that was like 4 years ago. And just yesterday or last week, I guess this week, learning Perforce felt like, oh wow, I'm learning a new program and I have a reason to learn it and I'm sticking with it. And I'm like troubleshooting super hard and like kind of figuring things out for myself. It felt really, really good, you know. Versus like, you know, you get into a program just for one little thing, just enough to do the thing, and then you get out and you never use it again. Like this, it's exciting because I know we're gonna use it in the future, you know. So it's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I am totally into it. It was very excited when you first mentioned Perforce and also talked about it, and it is even better you already having previous experience with this software, because I always wondered how could I work in Unreal with other people as well at the same time. So it was always a little struggle on this part, and I kept wondering how can I do this, what's the best way to do it. I made some research. I tried different method that didn't work out, But yeah, I will definitely look into more, a little more to Perforce. We have very good experience here in this project as well. And yeah, I'll probably implement this in my workflow in the future.
Yeah. Dang, I'm stuck again. I know that I ran into this problem before in PCG.
Oh, it doesn't refresh it?
Yeah, like it won't go beyond.
Did you?
Like it's not sticking, and I think I need to actually
You
like
you
clean it
can
up.
Did you set the inbound, the
Surface sampler
unlimited inbound?
unbounded.
Unbounded, yes.
But is it in here as well?
Try to update the gizmo, maybe.
Which one?
I mean, in the viewport, if you click on the, you can disable and enable. You can clean up and generate again, maybe.
Oh yeah, I just did that though.
Really?
Yeah, because like
Yeah, I
if
don't know.
I clean up, I take
And if you
this. I want the landscape back here.
Okay.
The PCG over here, right?
Mhm.
And if I generate, it stays over here.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I would, but hmm.
And then when I uncheck unbound, Aziel Arts would know. That's how I learned all my PCG.
Yeah.
Most of my PCG was from Aziel Arts. There's a setting in here somewhere. Add the landscape transform. The points? Huh?
Yeah, inspiration from studying on Unreal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Trying to learn Nuke. Yeah, I studied Nuke a few years ago, and man, it is a solid workflow. It's so amazing. And I don't use anymore, but I was so looking forward to try the integration with Unreal. This is super cool. I didn't try though. Maybe need a transform node. I don't think it should, because the the points are being spawned in the wrong place. So not a matter of positioning the points in, it's where they're spawning. No, I was about to suggest if it is something about the previous landscape, but you already tagged the new one, so shouldn't influence it by any means.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm sure that you will find the solution, and when you find it, it will be as good as beating a Elden Ring boss.
Yes. Yes. Now it's not even working at all.
Oh, I was so distracted that I was animating the wrong thing here. I was trying to move the character away. Why? I'm creating keyframes and doing nothing. Yeah, the wrong.
Oh, I have to add
actor.
the tag, I think. No. Surface sampler. Get landscape by tag tree card. I move this back over here. Yeah. It's working,
Yay.
but not when I move. It's not following. I'm probably forgetting a basic thing. I'm like one step away from following my own tutorial here.
Well, it is not a bad idea.
I'm gonna restart Unreal, but first I'm gonna submit all my changes.
Oh, this
You
will
want
be
to submit
interesting.
changes
Yeah,
as well?
as soon as I can fix this animation.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make the character slow, but it's not slow at all. Yeah, I will submit a lot of stuff to submit here. Submit content. So maybe it's time for us to check if this is actually working.
Yeah, go ahead and submit and close, and then let's go to Perforce and get latest.
But shouldn't work all inside Unreal?
Probably, but I would let's just try. Let's just try. And
Okay.
because I don't know how to get latest in Unreal, like everything.
Okay.
Did you push already?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the process.
Okay.
Okay. One out save. Okay, I pushed.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah, I
close
see
it.
animation update. Yep.
All right, so just refresh and get latest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, get latest.
For me,
Yeah, it's doing their thing. 85 files.
great.
Going fast.
Good.
Not like a net.
Yes, man.
There is a chasmscall must resolve before submitting. Persistence UMap. There's something that wasn't submitted.
Yeah, save all. You probably just didn't check out the level.
Probably. Oh, I'll open again. Man, seeing the character on the shots is already better compared to what you have previously.
All right, I added an assets folder. So hopefully the server should show an assets folder. Yeah, it does. Great. So I had to choose reconcile offline work, and then it added it. So.
Oh, you mean in P4V?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just opened in Unreal again so I can make sure that the persistent level was submitted. Yeah, it wasn't. Check in. Update persistent level. Yeah, the persistent level for some reason it wasn't submitted.
Can you submit it now?
Yeah, I am doing it right now.
Okay.
Actually, checking fail as result to save failure, and now it gives me this icon here. The file have local changes that need to resolve with submitted to. So the depot asked me to resolve in Unreal, and Unreal asked me to resolve in in the depot. So how do we solve that?
I don't know.
Let me see. I try again. No, not revert. Refresh. Let me try again.
So it's an Unreal Maps and then persistent level. Right?
Yeah,
It
it's
says
here.
it says you have it checked out right now. Thanks for everyone's patience while we solve this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try submit again. Yeah, I did this. I clicked on submit, wait for the thing finished, and I thought that it was all set.
Are you in Unreal right now? 'Cause I'll switch
Yeah,
to you.
right now I am. I wasn't. I just went back to Unreal, trying to submit this, and it says that is nothing else to check in.
Here, right click it.
So there is some conflict somewhere.
Yeah.
Control.
Refresh.
Maybe this diff against the depot. Because I remember there was something regarding this diff command. Look at difference between
that
the
was
local and remote version.
no, that was like checking to see if there's a difference, and there's definitely a difference right now. So,
Yes. I will close again Unreal. And maybe get revision. Or I can revert it. I didn't change anything in this level because I'm using everything spawnable in the level sequencer. So maybe I will try to revert it. Hopefully it won't.
if you right click it and reconcile offline work.
Reconcile. Where is this option again? Get revision?
No, right click it
What?
and then
Yes.
in your workspace, not in the depot, in the workspace.
Yeah, I am in the workspace already.
Yeah, you should be able to.
So yeah, these are the options.
Reconcile offline work works for folders.
So maybe if I go to the folder
Maps.
but yeah, but where is this option? I can't see it.
It only works on the folder. How about this? Try selecting the persistent level file in P4V.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
And submit it.
Okay, submit. Okay, date. It is grayed out. I can't submit.
Can't submit. What about
unresolved?
The maps folder.
It says unresolved. Submit. Same. It says unresolved. Is there a resolve button somewhere?
I don't know.
I will try to revert it.
Here, go to Unreal actually, real quick.
Okay.
Or open the file. Let me know when it's open. I'm just trying to keep
Sure.
the P4V off the stream.
Okay. The interesting thing is the thumbnail of the project changed to your force, so it is a good sign. It updated something.
Cool.
Just the persistent level that is locked for some reason.
Saipo's saying maybe check it out again. Try checking it out again. Let me know when you're on Unreal and I'll switch over.
Okay. Yeah, and also got your level. So okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it is grayed out, the checkout option.
Yeah. Okay.
So I am only be able to. I will try to check in again. Check in. Update. Submit.
Check and fail as a
check
result
into...
of what? Save a failure?
Yeah, the same message I got before.
Try and save all.
Yeah, since actually I will try this. I will access the level. I will try because it is not. Yeah, here. Ah, yeah, your level, your new landscape is here, covering the chasm.
Yes.
Okay, so I will try change something on this level. Maybe here, and try to save again, and then it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show the check-in option. I would try to revert it. The worst case scenario is to build this level again. Select
Okay.
files should be reverted below. Okay, revert.
Your computer just explodes in your face. Your monitor just sends shards of glass.
No, I'm good now. I don't have any error here.
All right, save all.
Actually, nothing is changed to save, so I will just close and try to update again. So submit. No.
It's not checked out anymore. That's for sure. That's good.
Get latest. Yeah, I think we are good now.
Okay. All right, so now let's open up the project file. Oh, and by the way, do you see in your workspace, do you see the assets folder now that I added? Like in the root folder?
On cont, oh, actually on the root, okay. Assets, yeah, 3 cards. Yeah. There are three pages, is that it?
Yep.
All right, so we have it. Yeah, I could see the trees, by the way. So it is working.
All right, I'll open up the Unreal file from P4V.
Okay.
We can call it soon here. Well, we got the full cycle of work in. We got some story time. We got a little troubleshooting in.
Yeah, just a little.
Man. So,
is the placement correct in your compared to your level?
Probably. Yeah, I was messing with it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, here's the thing. When you check out, like, what I was doing is checking out my map. So I would go to the map, and if I'm going to be in facility, I would right click and I would check it out, and then I'd hop in and I can work in facility. So if you right click persistent and check out,
okay,
the question is, like, I don't think I've checked out persistent. So if you check out persistent,
yeah, I check it out,
and then if I should be able to see that you've checked out the persistent level on. Yeah, so I have facility. I see that you have persistent, but it's not showing me that you have persistent, because I can still open it.
Do I need to do something else besides checking out?
I'm gonna try and check it out. Okay, it says I can't check it out, and then now it says it's checked out by you.
But
So that's good.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you check out in level right now?
I went to maps. Yeah, I went to maps and I just checked out the facility. Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe you need to refresh it, right? Let me see.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we need to refresh it.
What do you mean? Like you couldn't see that I had the facility checked out? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Now I refresh it and it shows that you check it out.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So what I can do now, Clinton, is rendering the sequences I have here adjusted
Yeah.
compared to your edit, and you can update the animatic to see how it is the framing is working.
Yeah, perfect. I made some weird PCG errors.
Yeah, I would just need to your landscape to uncover the chasm.
Can you hide it on your side?
Well, I can, but when I render, since it is a different level, I don't think I can make it hidden in game.
Can you try?
So
I'm curious to see what will happen.
Well, yeah, there is an option here that I turned off visible. But if it is invisible on the render, it will also hide the chasm and everything else.
Yeah, but can you
Not
turn
only
off
the
its
landscape.
visibility? You should be able to turn off its visibility in the details panel, and then it won't render, right?
Yeah, but I will turn off the visibility for the whole level.
Oh,
Not
because
only
you
the
can't
landscape that is
you
covered.
can't just access that?
I'm not sure. I don't think I can change anything because you
Give it a try. See if you can.
Sure. Okay.
Ideally, you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it is not being hiding it. Active hidden in game. I also turned off visibility, and it continues to show me. Doesn't hide.
Let me see if I can do that.
Oh, but it is not covering the. It's not covering anymore at your side. So maybe mine is outdated.
No, it's just because I hadn't sent get latest yet.
Okay. Yeah, I will wait for it. No problem.
So why is it? Is it because it's not in? So why is that showing up for you, but all of these kitbash assets are not?
Let me see. Oh, maybe. Where is the kitbash? It is in cargo. Yeah, I can see the geometries. Oh, yeah, good question.
Do you have cargo enabled on your end?
Probably not.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, no, I don't even have installed. So that's maybe the reason.
That's another thing we'll have to figure out. All right, let me see if I can move this landscape out of your way so that you can render it, and then we can
okay,
close out. So, I mean, I could just delete this for now, honestly. Saving, I'll push. Now. Yep. Okay. So I'm all checked out.
Okay. I will try to refresh it inside Unreal to see how it goes.
Okay.
And refresh.
Should be just the level, facility level, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I refreshed. It shows that you are not. You check in, but the sync option is grayed out. Like I will show you. Yeah, it's grayed out. So yeah, I will close the Unreal and sync outside. I'll just change this guy here. Check in. It is doing his thing. Okay, submit. And refresh. And get latest. 2 files removed. Oh, maybe we can check the facility is yeah, I'm updated the version 4.
Cool.
So it is a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the thumbnail changed, so also a good sign.
Cool.
Yeah, someone asked how many monitors I have. I have 2. Clinton, how many monitors you have?
I had 3, but I changed it now to 2. It's a bit more chill. Yeah.
I was thinking in getting a 3rd one just for chat and stuff like that. But,
yeah.
I don't know. Sounds too much.
It's nice, like having a monitor dedicated to like Discord. So like all of this right here for me is the stream and the chat, and it's nice. It'd be nice to have another working monitor, but I don't know. I'm kind of just testing out the new setup because now my computer is on my desk. My tower is like on my desk.
Okay.
Everything's off the ground. Like I tried to do a whole cable management thing. I'm liking it so far. So.
Oh, nice. Well, your level is not covering the pit anymore.
Good.
But I can't see the forest, the assets. Can you open, go to cinematic and open the main sequence 3, please? Maybe you can see at your side if the things I made was updated to you.
Yeah, let me check. Cinematic. Level sequence, shot 3, you said?
No, main sequence 3. Because I couldn't be able to rename it, so I left it.
Main sequence 3, got it.
Opening. Yeah, because it has all the level sequences I worked on.
Okay. So you might not be getting kit bash stuff because you don't have cargo running. That might be a reason.
Yeah, I will install the plugin. And, yeah. It's kind of yeah. Defense is not that because it wasn't spawnable. Yeah, but it's there. It's working.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this. Oh. Okay, the guy is missing on the other shot. I might forgot to pick him as spawnable. Work on that. Yeah.
I hide this guy?
Yeah, definitely.
So what happened to all the rubble? Like all the placeholder rubble that was here?
It is in the persistent level.
Should we be seeing it?
No, because you are in another level. If you go to the persistent level, you'll probably see that. Actually, I think it is a nice test. If you could access, please, the persistent level to see if you have you see your environment and everything else.
Yeah.
And then we can figure out why I don't have it.
It's all here.
Because of the cargo plugin. Yeah. Oh, so you don't have the forest anymore?
It's back there.
I mean the 3 cards that you made.
I deleted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I didn't know about it. Yeah, that's what I thought that was wrong. Yeah, probably because of I don't have the plugin. I will install right now. 'Cause I have the app already, but I might lost the plugin for some reason.
Let's hide this guy.
You can delete it. It was just a placeholder.
Oh, okay, okay.
It will probably be present at the level sequencer. You probably have to delete in the level sequencer as well.
Back.
Yeah, you have to delete in the level sequencer. You have to double click on the timeline. Yeah, you can access there. And
Maybe
nuke
Carl?
this guy. No, the Manny.
Manny.
Yes,
Done.
this one. Yeah, bye, Manny.
Okay. And then how to go back? It should be right here.
Nice. Yeah, I will update the next scene again because the character is missing. Huh.
Get rid of this guy too.
Oh, okay, the template. Oh.
Gone. All right.
If you like this idea of the shot, I can later on I can try importing the Embedder and VDB in this part. Try to animate it, see how it looks.
I think a top-down shot is super cool. Like looking into the eye of a hurricane or something, you know. I think I'm a little worried that this like huge move might be too much because everything else is pretty like slow and cinematic and still.
Yeah.
And it feels
Of
a little
course,
out of place.
I can slow that down for sure. My idea was making the contrast like this is the climax, like the reveal.
Yeah.
Should make something more, maybe not that much, but a little more, a little faster compared to. I don't know. Yeah, just a test. Of course, everything is adjustable.
I love the top-down idea. I think it's great, and I think it just makes sense. It is the full reveal. So yes, I like that. I do like that.
We have room to make the camera slower because I copied the keyframes and I did this on purpose. It's not going fast because we don't have enough time. So we have enough time to make a much slower camera movement on the shot.
Let's see. I'm gonna make a new folder called exports
Okay.
for us. And or you know what? No, this is gonna go into animatics.
Okay, and I placed the renders there. No problem.
Render output. Animatic V1. Technically V2. No, it's a V1. It's a V1. Boom. 24, 1920 by 810. Let's get some anti-aliasing. And hope it doesn't crash.
Yeah. That's for sure.
And yes, we're working in the same Unreal project. It's not quite in real time, but it's as close as it gets. And yeah, we're using Perforce.
Yeah, I'm so happy that this is working.
Yeah, me too.
And of course we have to fine-tune the process a little bit, but yeah, it is working well enough. A big difference from yesterday to today.
Oh my god, I know. Dude, that was an intense call. Shoutouts to Jacob over there at Perforce, man. He really helped us out. That was awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Dang, all right, we're gonna see here. This is gonna go. But man, troubleshooting 24/7 is crazy. So many things need troubleshooting. Hey, there we go. We're good to go. That's cool, man. I'm gonna start using this. I'm gonna start doing the like camera cuts in inside of Unreal. That's very fun.
Yeah, it is definitely it is, and you don't even need to render anything, so you can see everything right off the bat, and that's so helpful.
Yeah, man. That's definitely a takeaway for me is getting the previs in Unreal Engine figured out. It's very fun. Now, look at all these problems we have to solve. All this flickering, like opaque. It's probably like opaque metal or something, or like see-through something, flickering. We have a lot of settings to figure out here. But
Yeah, but
later.
maybe it is because of the render preview. Maybe it is not present in the actual render that you are making right now.
We'll see. We will
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, nothing goes smoothly and without errors or troubleshooting. There's no there is no such a thing in a project.
Yep. But look, dude, we're piecing together. Like it's already coming together. It's janky right now, but it's coming together.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love how all of those like kitbash assets too. Like I didn't even place them intentionally. They're just there. Like it's like these are the assets I gotta work with. But it's already starting to add something, you know.
Oh yeah. Update plugins.
Gartenbeck, thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being you. I appreciate you. It's cool to see all your support in chat. Doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah, Perforce is free. Limited to 5 users with a total of 20 workspaces. So a workspace is basically like 1 computer per artist. So if you have 2 computers per artist, 5 artists, 2 computers, that's 10 workspaces. So it's limited, but it's perfect for small projects like this. It's just a lot of figuring out, like trying to figure stuff out. A lot of troubleshooting, trial and error. They do have, I learned, Helix Core Cloud, or like Perforce is the company and Helix Core is the software. And they have like this Helix Core Cloud, which essentially is like, instead of having to do everything ourselves, they just set up everything for you, and you just have to worry about being a client versus an admin. And it's definitely worth it if you want to avoid all of the setup and troubleshooting. They take care of all of it for you. Yeah, man. Looks like we got our sequence. Let's just take a look at it. Let me open up DaVinci. I'm going to submit changes. And close this. And what else? And try and get latest, Fabricio.
Oh, I will post the. Yeah, I have the cargo plugin installed, and for some reason I still not seeing it. But I will try getting latest, like as you mentioned. Yeah.
Just a little teaser for everybody. I went through not FAQs, but work in progress on the Discord side, and I downloaded a couple renders from people to send to Casey, who's doing the music. And there's already some really cool stuff out there, so I just want to give a shout out. There's some really cool stuff.
Wow. Yeah. Mm.
already, like, so much of this stuff looks so good. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I didn't see. Actually, I didn't see any project yet. I try to. I'm
Same
really
way, yeah.
trying hard not to watch people's updates.
Yeah.
Because I would like to be surprised on the.
Yeah,
On
on
the
the judging
judging.
stream.
Yes.
Hey, we're looking good, man. This is smooth and it's looking proper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Needs some cleanup, but yeah.
sweet. Job well done, Fabricio.
Awesome.
I think we're gonna call it here, guys. Thank you for sticking in with us, and good luck on all your guys' art. We got 2 more weeks and some change, so keep at it. We'll see you guys here next Friday. We'll be chipping away at our stuff. We'll keep at it together, guys. So, Fabricio, anything else you want to add before we close it out?
Well, no, nothing came to my mind. Just very thankful to be here. It's been really fun so far. Great new things that I'm learning. Very helpful stuff that I will definitely bring for my workflow. And yeah, that's been awesome.
Yeah, man. All right. Sweet. Well, everyone out there, you guys have a good weekend. Good luck on your art, and we'll see you throughout the week. Any last things? I guess we'll do one last pass on the announcements. There's an office hours on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday with CG Pro. They're gonna have some of their instructors help you with your technical art and troubleshooting kind of stuff. So click the link down below to RSVP for that. Kit Bash, they got that 30% off discount using the code ECHO30, also down below. The first 50 people to grab that will get that. We got Casey Edwards on the music for the top 100. Submission link is live as well. So yeah, we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a good one, everybody. See you soon.
Awesome.
Later,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Bye-bye.